Everybody, this is gonna be a quick one, but I gotta say this. I gotta say this. I spent a lot of time yesterday spent hours actually. Hey Donnie, researching just the first couple sections of the One Big Beautiful Bill, and a lot of work. I get it. It's a lot of work, right? And now my question to you guys, are you guys just a bunch of followers? Or are you guys thinking of your own mind and validity, right? So, right, Elon Musk first came around, y'all like, oh yes, yes, yes. You jumped on the Elon bandwagon real fucking quick, right? Let's be real here. So did I. And now you're jumping on the bandwagon, F Elon Musk, because he's going against President Trump. He's still a big fan of President Trump. He's just going against the One Big Beautiful Bill. And now that I've been starting to read this thing, I can understand why. There's a lot of stuff in this bill, and I've only gone through like the first 20 pages out of 1,100 that I don't like. And it's taken me this long because you don't even understand. I've learned how you search for this shit. There's big S's, there's little S's, there's numbers, then there's Roman numerals. There's all kinds of shit you got to do to look this stuff up. And it's not fun. But I'm doing it, and I messed up yesterday, and I didn't do it with full knowledge, and so I'm starting the series over again, but with full knowledge. But here's what I'm going to say to you folks, right? You guys do your own research? Or do you just watch somebody, and they say, oh, President Trump said this, so then you fucking follow them? Or you saw something on X, and you just follow them because they said it on X? That's the problem with our society nowadays, folks. President Trump isn't always right about everything, and you guys can fucking hate me all you want. You guys know I'm a big, huge fan of President Trump. I named Donald J. Trump my dog after him. But here's the issue. He's not right on every single freaking thing. I don't have to agree with him on every single fucking thing. And neither do you. If you agree 100% with everybody, you're just a fucking follower. And I don't like followers, and I'm getting really sick and tired of it because I'm seeing more and fucking more of it. Oh, we hate Elon Musk now because he's against the One Big Beautiful Bill. This is fucking bullshit. Do your fucking research. I think every fucking bill that ever gets made from here on out should be a one-item fucking bill. Right? You want to build a border wall? Okay, it's one bill. You can't put a little fucking bill in there that says, yeah, but we're going to give $10 million to the Ukraine. No, none of this fucking shit. It's bullshit, and that's the fucking problem here. Yes, it's a one big beautiful bill, but it covers so many things. You know what they're doing? Here's one of the first things I found that I don't like. So what's up, Mega? There's a thing here, the very first part of the bill. They're talking about food stamps, right? So the average family is a family of 4. So that's 100% you get a food stamps. If you only have one person in the family, you get 30%. You have 2, you get 55%. I like that. But then if you have 5 people in your family, oh, you get paid more money. You know what this does? All this does is that people are, I'm just going to keep fucking and have more kids because I get more money. And you're saying, yeah, but, the little bit they get for food stamps doesn't make a lot of money, right? But you don't understand this. If you sit there and you fucking have, if you have a group of 6 people, let's just say you have 4 kids, 2 adults in your family, and nobody works. Everybody has figured out a way to cheat the system and get on disability. I think the lowest disability is like $800 a month, right? So you multiply that times 6, that's $4,800. Now, because you're on disability and you qualify for Medicaid or Medicare, whatever, or Medi-Cal, California, if you qualify for Medi-Cal, then guess what? You also, you get free health care, but then you also get qualified for Section 8. So now you have 6 people getting housing for maybe they pay $50 a month. Some of them pay like $200-300 a month, right? Out of the $4,800, they're still making $4,500 between them. Then they get food stamps. Right? Now you're getting food stamps too on top of it. So the whole house is just you're making more money the more kids you fucking have. In the old days, farmers would have a lot of kids because they would work on the farm, right? And it's been a system, and it's slowly swapping over to where now people have a lot of kids because they get more money from the fucking government. You're not getting a treat right now, Donnie. I'll give you a treat in a minute. But that's the fucking problem, folks. And all you people, you sit there and just because you go on X and they say, and you watch this shit. Look at this stupid liberal, what they're saying, and you share it. Like today, I saw one that they're saying, "Oh, President Trump is just dropping people off in the ocean and killing them." And I understand you're sharing that to say, look how stupid these fucking liberals are, right? But you're sharing that, and it's going out farther. And then liberals watch our shit. So liberals are going to look at that and say, "Oh, see, President Trump is doing this." Even if you say it's not happening, they're going to believe the person on video. And here's another thing I think, and thank you for agreeing with me, Mega. I appreciate that. Here's another thing, right? People share stuff because it makes them happy. And here's the issue. So many times I see videos where people are saying, "Oh yeah, I was at the store the other day and I saw this and I saw that," but they're not show. If they're at the store, why didn't they videotape it? They don't have proof. So these people are saying this because you agree with it, and then you're going to share it, and they're going to get more likes. And it's something that's may be true, but it's, there's no receipts to show the fucking proof. If you don't have the receipts, don't share shit. You know, don't fucking share it. This one big beautiful bill. It's probably 75% good shit, but 25% is bad. I mean, they're gonna raise the freaking debt bill, the debt ceiling. What kind of insane madness is that? Have you guys ever listened to Dave Ramsey? Right? He doesn't say, "Oh, you paid off this credit card and now your credit's up, so go get another credit fucking card." He says, "No, pay off all your fucking credit cards and don't be in debt anymore." We're raising our debt, but yet we're another thing that pisses me off that President Trump just did, he fucking is bailing out California now because of the riots. Why? I hate this. I think he is so fucking wrong for this. The Democrats set up the riots and let it happen so they can make President Trump look bad. They destroyed their city on purpose. Why should the fucking rest of our country, and I live in California, why should the rest of our country pay for these fucking people that destroy it? It's bullshit. And well, there's Americans living in California. There are conservatives. Yes, there are conservatives living in California, but still. Knock this shit off. We need to stop fucking giving out money like it's fucking insane. And that's where I agree with Elon Musk. And for all of you fucking people that are saying, "Oh, fucking, Elon Musk is a traitor now," he's not a traitor. He just doesn't agree with President Trump. And you have all these people that say, "Oh yeah, we need to get the debt down. We need to get that down." But then you raise the debt. And the reason why probably President Trump is saying it's okay is like, well, look at all the money I have coming in now for trade tariffs. But if you're adding $5 more trillion each year to the debt, and you're bringing in, so the debt still stays the same. You're not lowering the debt. You're just keeping it equal. So people, please do me a favor. Stop being a fucking lazy follower. Do your fucking research. And by the way, I'm starting a new fucking a series where we're gonna show. I'm reading through the big beautiful bill step by fucking step, and trust me, it's not fucking fun at all. It's driving me nuts. I spent like 5 hours on it yesterday. And a lot of you don't understand what it takes. You know what? Let me show you something real quick. I'm going to show you a little bit of how it works and what I got to do to understand this shit. So, oops, I got to switch. So, on the one big beautiful bill, this is the one big beautiful bill here, right? And it just says amendments. We're going to change inserting received by after, before consistent section, consistent, the word consistent, right? So then you got to go over to this, which is this one over here, and this is what is it called? This is the hold on. It's the Food and Nutritional Act of 2008, right? So look, so now this is how you got to look this shit up. So you got to go to section 5. So look, we're in section 5. Then you got to find a little e, not the big E, not the big E. You got to find the little fucking e, right? So then you got to go through here and you got to find the little e. Once you find the little e, then you got to come back over here and then you got to find the 6, not Roman numeral 6, but a 6, right? So then you find the 6. Then you got to find the big C, not a little c this time. You got to find the big C. And once you get to that section, then you got to find the little Roman numeral 4. Then you got to find little Roman numeral 4, right? And see, look, this is big Roman numeral 4. not little Roman numeral 4. So that one doesn't even count here. And then you gotta go find section I, capital I, right? So you gotta go do all this fucking bullshit just to figure it out. It's so fucking confusing. But I'm actually going through it. I'm gonna cut out the parts, and I'm not gonna do the search part in front of you. I'm gonna make it so you guys can see exactly what's going on. And when you start to read what's actually going on in this one big, beautiful fucking bill, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. And here, let me show you. Here's where I'm moving it over to. Right. So look at this in the thrift. This first part, it says, oh wait, where was it? This is what I'm talking about. The food stamps, right? A 4-person family gets 100%. This goes up to a 10-person household could get 224% of the food stamps. And it says for more than that, they keep going up 21% for each person. You're just sitting there saying, you're going to get a family that's just going to keep fucking and keep having kids. So they'll get more money. I don't like this. Look, it says, so the key differences are the first images focus on geographics of cost adjustments, while the second addresses household size adjustment. The first one mentions how specific locations like Hawaii and rural Alaska, whereas the second one provides a percentage of scales, 30% to 224%, and a calculation method for larger ones. We don't want that. We don't want that. This part right here it's kind of different. This one's talking about Alaska and Guam and Hawaii, how it costs more money to be there. So they get different pricing than the rest of the United States. And on and on. It's a lot of work. And I'm doing it. So don't be a fucking follower. If you don't want to do your own work, then watch somebody who shows you the receipts. I don't care if it's me or somebody else. As long as they show you exactly where it says this and it says that. Don't be a fucking follower. God bless our country. Have a good day, y'all. I'm going to play some poker. So if you want to watch me play poker on Rumble Premium, I'm going to play some poker on Rumble Premium. Catch you later, Mega, if you're still here.